I've searched far and wide for all the Rell Seas devil fruit sneaks, and in today's video I compiled them all together and I'm going to be explaining all of them. But before I get into it, I want to explain how Rell Seas devil fruits will work and how you might obtain them. Across Rell Seas there will be fruits that you can find across the map. You can also get fruits by opening up chests, right? But this will also be really rare for a chest to have a fruit in it. But these are the main two ways that you can find a fruit in Rell Seas. It has been stated that every single fruit will have an M1, so unlike other games like Blox Fruits for example, where certain fruits don't have M1s and all it's used for is abilities, these fruits can actually be used for M1 combos and stuff. You see that bar above your health and stamina bar? That's your mode bar, and when you have it full, you can enter your fruit's mode, and this is basically like your fruit's ultimate form, right? So yeah. Well, that's enough explaining about Rell Seas devil fruits. Now it's time for me to get into all the sneaks that we've seen. Now, before we actually get into it, I do want to say I will be voicing over some of the fruit sneaks. Some of the fruit sneaks I won't be talking, right? So if you don't want to hear my manly voice, you can just hit the mute button and you won't hear any audio. So thank you. Now, Light's actually a very interesting fruit because it has 4 different M1 styles. It has the gun style, the sword style, the dagger style, and the axe style, which all represent ranged, medium weapons, light weapons, and heavy weapons, which I think is actually very unique. Now, Flame is actually a pretty unique fruit because the moves and M1s have chances of actually burning your character, which will do damage over time. And I think, little details like this will go a long way for a lot of the fruits. Venom's a pretty unique one because from what we've seen, it has 2 different transformations, right? It has the Hydra one and then it has a different one that you'll see in a second. But this is kind of weird because I don't really understand the difference between them. As you can see, it transforms and we've only seen M1s from it, so comment down below what you guys think, like maybe they have different moves or like different types of poison, I don't know. Then you can see here we have the lightning transformation, and I actually don't know if this, what you're seeing right here, is the lightning ultimate or it could be an electro move. So comment down below, is this an electro move or is it a lightning ultimate? Like, what do you guys think? Now we have the Phoenix fruit. It has a hybrid and full transformation is what you're seeing here. And this is the hybrid, right? So we don't really know much about this fruit. Obviously you can see them comboing with it, but I wonder if this fruit will mainly be used for healing, similar to how it is in the anime, but only time will tell. Hopefully we get a lot more of that in movie 3, and yeah. Now I'm going to take a quick break to showcase some of the fruits we barely know anything to nothing about, right? Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. It would help me out a ton, and thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me. But here we go. These are the fruits we barely know anything about. Giraffe fruit, obviously. And then we have the Buddha fruit, and I find it actually very interesting that they said that the Buddha will change depending on like your character customization. And I'm pretty sure you can also customize the Gear 4 for the rubber fruit. And I just think that makes the game a lot more unique. And I wonder if they're ever going to add Gear 5, right? Because we know we have Gear 4. And then we have the fruit that every other Rell Seas YouTuber always puts in their thumbnails. We got the Kaido fruit. The dragon fruit. Freaking hate that fruit, honestly. I will not be eating that no matter what. Like, why do they always put it in the thumbnails? And then these are the paw sneaks. And it's actually pretty interesting. It kind of looks like it's infused with Conqueror's Haki. So maybe you can actually infuse your fruit attacks with Haki, which would be pretty interesting if there's like some posters that do that. Okay guys, so what, are we about halfway done? Okay, well some of these don't even have sneaks. So I'm just gonna cross off of the ones that don't have sneaks and cross out all the ones that we already done. So we have just a little bit more to go. So stick around for the rest of them. And hey, if you're liking the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Help me out a lot. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month. I'm so close, guys. Thank you for all the support I've No, I can't even lie. Quake is probably one of the coolest fruits and my favorite fruit. Like, I would honestly use Quake. It would be my second option if I wasn't planning on using Soul when the game releases. And actually, I'm gonna do Soul next after Quake. But yeah, like all these fruits that are just like super high damage and like they all have like the effects look super cool. Like Quake is actually gonna be quite good in the game if I do say so myself. And then you have the Quake M1s, which actually look insane. Like the damage on these are about to be crazy. And then here it is, the most iconic move in the game, right? You see, you shake the earth and then the waves just start crashing. Okay, well that was actually kind of fast, honestly. Me personally, I think the waves should come in a little bit slower. I understand that you want like to be fast so people can't easily escape, but I feel like if you make them bigger and have them be a little bit slower, it'd be like a lot cooler, right? And now like the water, like the rain coming in after is actually super insane. Like it just adds a lot more detail and it looks amazing in my opinion. Then you have Soul Fruit looking tough as ever, my favorite fruit in any game ever, like any One Piece game. You know, it's just my favorite. And then you have the cutscene ability, which I think you're just taking the person's soul, which is honestly so. And then here we have the Mochi fruit, and honestly, I think it looks actually super cool, right? Me personally, I think Mochi is just super overhyped because how cool Katakuri is in the anime, but that's just me personally. Some people might like Mochi, but if Katakuri wasn't so cool, then Mochi wouldn't be that hyped, let's be honest. We have Ice. Ice looks amazing in my opinion, bro. Ice just looks so good. If I wasn't gonna eat Soul, and I wasn't gonna eat Quake, and I wasn't gonna eat Operations, then I would eat Ice. It's my fourth pick, because oh my, it just looks so cool. As you can see, like these moves, it focuses on like high speed and freezing your enemies, because you can be faster and freeze your enemies, so you'll win, right? And then, yeah, it just looks so cool. Like that Phoenix ability looks cool. And then probably one of the most hyped fruits so far, the gravity fruit. Honestly, if I wasn't gonna eat Ice, and I wasn't gonna eat Operations, and I wasn't gonna Soul, and I wasn't gonna eat Quake, then I would probably eat gravity, because gravity just looks so cool. It has the push ability and the pull ability, which are gonna be great for combos. And yeah, I'll just let it speak for itself. And then we have Allosaurus. And honestly, if I wasn't gonna eat ice, if I wasn't gonna get, you guys already know. But yeah, I find it funny that we've seen so much sneaks about Allosaurus that Allosaurus has come from probably like one of the most least known or popular fruits to being the one that a lot of people actually want. Because we've seen basically nothing from any of the other zones besides maybe Dragon and Phoenix, right? And I think Allosaurus is actually a pretty good fruit, and them giving it its chance to shine before the game comes out by showcasing it off so much actually like gives it a chance to build its own like, you know, little fan base. I actually like Allosaurus. But comment down below what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? Also, there's this love sneak, which honestly looks pretty cool. Love, honestly, if I wasn't gonna... I'm just trying to eat every fruit, honestly. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Every fruit just looks insane in this game. And then we have the revive fruit, and honestly, I want to know more about those skeletons. Like, is that you after you die and come back, or is that like a minion that you spawn in? Okay guys, that's all the Rell Seas fruit sneaks as of October 2025, so comment down below what you guys think. And yes, I may have missed some sneaks, so comment down below any sneaks I might have missed, because, you know, I was up pretty late trying to find all these sneaks. You know, I'm just a human, right? And yeah, comment down below what fruit you're gonna use. Like, me personally, it's between Soul, Operation, and maybe Quake for me, honestly, because those are my 3 favorite fruits right now from what we've seen. And as you can see in the background, I'm just playing some random sneaks I found. So you might have already seen these. Most of these are pretty old, so yeah. Also, Rubber having a Gear 4 and like a Gear 3 move, honestly, I think is pretty cool. Rubber is going to be pretty interesting in the future. I really wonder if they're going to add Gear 5 eventually, but at least we know we're going to have Gear 4 on release. So yeah. Also guys, thank you for all the support. I'm about to reach 1K. My original goal was 800 before the end of the month, and we absolutely blew past it. Now we're at like 900 something, like only like 80 subs away from 1K before the end of the month. So if you guys could help me get to 1K subs before the end of the month, I would really appreciate it. Thank you all for the support you've been giving me, and yeah. Also, if you like learning about the Rell Seas devil fruits, then you might like this video that I made where I have an in-depth guide about the Haki system in Rell Seas. It's actually pretty interesting, and you should check it out. But yeah, like and subscribe, it helped me out a lot, and thank you all for all the support. And I'll see you next time.